What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, all right, we're coming back to Ayreon. Yes, indeed, Ayreon Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi-bob, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Bill Schaefer, and Bill wanted to see me react to this song by Ayreon called Isis and Osiris. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait, hold it right there. Yeah, I recognize this song. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Shaylon Carvalho. Sure, why not? Yeah, Shaylon Carvalho.
What did he say?
Wow. And the video has 204,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Ayreon, Isis and Osiris, live in Tilburg, 2019. Cool. All right, let's do it. Whoa, hi, hey there. 10:52, almost 11 minutes. Okay. You know how I feel about long songs and about long videos. If I am thoroughly entertained, if it's well done, well executed, sounds good, I'm having fun with it, I got no problems with it, it has nothing to worry about. On the flip side, if I'm bored, poorly written, poorly constructed, poorly organized, I'm gonna absolutely rip it to shreds. So let's see how this goes. I guess we'll have to find out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
The mortals are here.
Hey, I guess we're the mortals.
Rejoice in their sight. Each from a different time and place. The Egyptian, the Indian, the Highlander, the Roman, and the knight. They cry out to their gods, bewildered and confused. But on this quest they're about to take, I'm the god who makes the rules. Bask in their fears, revel in their sins. Let the journey begin!
Hey! Okay, I feel it. I feel him.
What dream place is this that I've arrived in? It's now the time I plead for all my sins. I can't believe that this is God's creation. This realm was fashioned by the deal's in hand. This quest just begun is for redemption. How can we travel when our souls are lost? You think we find ourselves at gates of new salvation, when I can only sense the end is here.
No, it has been foretold in our legends of old. Wake the spirit within, let the journey begin.
This time with the guitar instead of keyboard. Pause. It's been 3 minutes. I haven't paused yet. Okay. First things first. I'm not bored. I'm thoroughly entertained. I didn't realize 3 minutes had gone by. It was feeling about like 2.5 to me. So we're doing fine. I don't think this video is going to be in any danger of being a feeling my wrath. So far so good. We're in 4-4 with some really nice subdivision work. I mean, there have been times it's felt like, 5-8 and 7-8, but it hasn't been. That's the thing. It's just it's all about the attack and all about the accents that the guitars and the keyboards are doing. It sounds different than 4-4, but when you really focus in, it's 4-4, which is really cool. Vocally, everybody's done a fine job. Everybody sounds really good doing what they're doing from the vocals, both from the lead vocal aspect and from a backing vocal aspect. The two ladies up on top. The production, I'm actually really impressed with. Their set design, it's all functional and it's all very entertaining. There's nothing that's there just for the sake of being there. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason. I like it when bands design their sets in ways to be functional and add to the show and are not just there as a background piece. I can't stand that. I love the doors swinging open for the next person to come through with the backlighting. I think that's brilliant. It's way better than just, hey, let's bring them on from stage left. You know what I mean? Everybody does that. And I'm really curious, why is it always stage left? I've never understood that. It's just, if they exit, they always enter and exit from stage left. What's wrong with the right side of the stage? I don't know, but that's how it always seems to be. So having them come through that door right in the middle, very theatrical, very appropriate. The beginning with the narration, I thought that was really well done. No, I'm digging this. I'm digging everything about it. So far, so good. Let's keep going. The costume. Just keep going. Oh, you got third backing vocals up there. seamlessly moving on to the next phrase. Nice.
Can you see the stars? Can you recognize the constellations? If I can only see the hills that we're supposed to climb, even the sunlight, it doesn't warm. It doesn't warm. How are we gonna find a way? If we can't recognize the stars,
I love the bass tone.
if we can't recognize the constellations, where do we go?
Before we go into the next solo, I'm having a hard time pausing because I don't want to stop in the middle of instrumentation, leads and solos and vocal. I want to find a place where I can pause where it's safe. It's hard. There's a lot of moving parts in this. A lot of solo work, a lot of lead work, a lot of duet, a lot of harmonization, and I don't want to step on anybody. God, I can't believe 7:47 has flown by already. There's a lot of moving parts, but they're all moving together very well and seamlessly. We have transitioned into this is our fourth phase now, our fourth phase, where it's felt like we're on the same journey, but we've gone into a slightly different direction. You know what I mean? It's still, the song is congruent, obviously. The song definitely feels like every single phrase or phase that we've gone through, it feels like it belongs. It absolutely fits. There's been nothing that has stuck out like a sore thumb. But at the same time, there are some definite parts where it branches off a bit and it goes in a slightly different direction. But each time they do it, it's smooth. It's super smooth. You never sit there and go, oh, is this a new song? No, you can tell it's the same song. We're going on a journey. You know what I mean? And when you go on a journey, there are direction changes. Look, okay, for the most part, this isn't always the case, but when you go on a long journey, and guys, let's be honest, 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes for a song, that's a long song. Let's equate that out to, let's say, a drive, okay? A drive, comparing a song for an 11-minute song to like a 3-minute song, that'd be like comparing a 3-hour drive to a 20-minute drive, okay? When you drive for 3 hours, do you stay on the same freeway the whole time? Not usually. Usually you're taking different freeways. Sometimes you start, on the 101 and you hit the 405. And from the 405, you hit the 605. From the 605, you hit the 57. From the 57, you hit the 60. You know what I mean? And you're going on all these different freeways, but you're ending up at the same destination that you want to get to. You see what I mean? That's how this song is going for me. Everybody sounds good. I love the string work. The vocal work is nice. Guitars sound good. No guitar player is blowing any of the other guitar players out of the water. Everybody's blending really well. The bass player, I love the tone that he's got. It's warm. It's got the attack. You can hear the attack. It's got just enough punch to notice the attack and make the attack stand out ever so slightly. But from there on out, it's just a nice, warm, full tone. Perfect for a song like this. I love it. The drummer's doing a fine job. Everybody's doing a fine job. I got no complaints, no issues. Let's keep going.
If we can't recognize the constellations, where do we go?
There you go, a little showmanship there. let's give the violin player a chance to shine. Wouldn't be 10-8. Hold on, what would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So actually, it would be 6, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 2, 4, 1 and 2, 8. Yeah, actually, that now I think about it, that would make more sense. 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2 and. Yeah. Hold on. Let me. I just want to make sure. This isn't because I'm impressed. I just want to go back and I want to make sure I'm counting that right. Yep, that's it. I was right. 2 it. That's cool. I dig it. Back to 4/4 again. I like it. Nice.
The quest you speak of, it isn't bound for glory. No great exists within this heathen land. You think we find ourselves at gates of new salvation, when I can only sense the end is here.
Now we go in another direction. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Smooth, seamless. I love that. It ended out going into a slightly different direction, but it was seamless. It was smooth. I got no complaints about this. None. I kind of wanted it to keep. I'll be honest with you, folks. I kind of wanted it to keep going. Oh, this was nice. This was nice. This. Oof. Boy. I need to think about this one. I do. There's a lot to take into consideration here. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Ayreon with Isis and Osiris. This was a request from Bill Schaefer. Boy. Look, I think it's pretty obvious that I enjoyed this. I think that's pretty obvious. And on a personal level, I enjoyed the heck out of this. I really did. I was never bored. I was never looking at the clock going, I wonder how much time is left. Oh, geez, you know, I wish this would hurry up. I never felt like this ever dragged. I mean, every time that I started to go, okay, I wonder where we're gonna, before I could even finish that sentence, they had already changed direction, ever so slightly. I was vested, I was intrigued, I was thoroughly entertained. So I had no issue with the time. I know people are wondering that. Did he hate this because how long it is? No. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you folks, kind of wish it had gone a little bit longer. I kind of feel like we were left hanging at the end there. But I get it. I understand. People have told me that they tell like it's like going to an Ayreon concert from what I heard is like reading a novel, and every song is a chapter. You know what I mean? So we heard like what we heard right there was like chapter 1 or chapter 2 or whatever chapter we heard on, and they're moving on to the next chapter now, and that's why the narrator's up there. I get it. I absolutely get it. I understand. I need to go see this live. I really do. And the shame thing is, I know in order to do that, I'm gonna have to travel because they don't tour. And understandably, when we're talking about the number of people that are involved in this project, I'm not even talking about, look, musicians, you can hire musicians. That's not hard. You know, wherever you tour, you can find, or you can organize musicians to be in every country you play in. You can have a backing band. That's not the issue. The issue is the vocals. And there's a lot. Just in this song alone, how many vocalists did we see? We had the 3 backing vocalists, and we had at some point, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 6 different vocalists, plus the narrator. So that's 7, plus the 3 backing vocalists, that's 10. I mean, you can't really, okay, the backing vocalists, maybe you could hire them. I don't know if they're big names or not. Maybe you could hire backing vocalists in every country you go and play in. But that would still be difficult. No, I understand. From what I've been told in the comments, they do a show like this like every 2 or 3 years or something like that, and they only do like they play at one venue and they do like 3 or 4 shows, kind of like a Broadway show sort of. They have a very limited engagement, as we say in the show business. They have a limited run, and that's all there is to it, you know. And if you miss out, too bad. Try again next time. You know, I get it, and it helps create that sense of urgency. So that way, you know, when tickets go on sale, people are gonna want to grab those tickets, and they end up selling out every single show, which is really smart. You know, having it's supply and demand, good move, good business sense. And by doing that, they also cut down their costs of travel expenses and everything else. So it's smart. It's absolutely smart. It just means I'm gonna have to travel to go see it. Oh, darn. I need to find out what country they do this in. Is this in England, or is this in Germany, or is this in, you know, Czechoslovakia? Is this in Poland? Is this in you know, Finland? I mean, is it in Spain? Hope not. Spain's kind of dealing with over tourism right now. No, but I would love to go and see these guys. I would love to go and see this show. I believe this would be an experience that would make the travel absolutely worth it. As far as the song goes, though, like I said, I was thoroughly entertained. I was never bored. I was thoroughly engaged from start to finish. The musicianship was top notch. It was fun. The songwriting alone was great. I mean, the songwriting was great. The transition, staying in 4/4 for I would say about 3/4 of the song, maybe more than that. More like, actually, it would be more than that. It'd be like about 7/8 of the song was in 4/4, but with some great subdivision work to make it feel like it wasn't, but it was. We made that one transition. We went to the 6/8, 6/8, 6/8, 2/4. That was fun. I'll tell you why that was fun. That was fun to figure out. For me, I always like figuring out the time signature changes. It's very entertaining to me personally. So figuring it out and getting in the groove of it, that was cool. I dug that. Vocally, all the vocalists coming out contributing, that was definitely engaging. How they had their stage set up, the set design, very intelligent. Part of the entertainment package, not just a backdrop that was slapped together, you know, haphazardly and went, here you go, you know. It's not like, you know, the backdrops that are just, you know, a giant curtain, you know, with a picture on it. No, this had purpose, this had function, and it was very well designed and thought out with the doors opening and everything. That was cool. Loved it. Backing vocalists up, you know, up there on the ramparts. You had the narrator up on the tower. I thought that was very well thought out, very well designed, and very well structured to not be a distraction. I thought that was really cool, man. All across the board, everybody did great. I just realized I haven't given my score yet. My apologies. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 9.4. Yep, 9.4. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this song deserves. I've already told you why.
Why?
So we're not gonna beat a dead horse. I am gonna say that a 9.4 is one of the highest scores I've given on the channel ever since I reworked the scoring system. Getting a 9 on the channel now is, I mean, it wasn't easy before, but it was easier before than it is now. So if you get a 9 now on the channel, it is absolutely well earned, and this absolutely deserves the high mark of 9.4 without question. Just to put any question marks aside and, you know, take care of any questions that people might have as far as what that means, a 9.4 would translate to an amazing, outstanding, impressive job. Absolutely, all of that qualifies. It would get 5 out of 5 stars, and it would get this. It would get an A+ letter grade. Yeah, check that out. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first A+ I've given since I did the reworking on the scoring system. So yeah, I think that's my first A+. That wasn't a 10. I've given a 10 for humanitarian reasons. That's the only time you can get a 10 is for humanitarian purposes. Like someone writes a song for charity, or they perform a song like in this case, it was playing a song at a children's hospital, you know, for sick children, taking time out of their personal lives to go and perform. That's humanitarian reasons. That's the only time I'll give a 10. But getting a 9.4, if I'm not mistaken, is the highest score I've given. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the first A+ I've given for a non-humanitarian reason. So there you go, 9.4. Amazing, outstanding, impressive job. 5 out of 5 stars and an A+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.